All right, good morning, Gemini. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day, or wonderful evening, or afternoon, whatever time you watch this video. I'm just going to kick things off right now. Right off the bat, we're using the Mystic Mondays Tarot. It's a gorgeous deck. I highly recommend it to anyone who is looking to purchase a tarot deck. So we have two cards that popped up right off the bat. I'm going to set these over here. I'm going to keep drawing some cards. Okay, that's too many, so I'm going to put them back. But I'm setting my intentions. Please, Spirit, guide me to see in the messages that are most helpful and beneficial to the largest group of Geminis watching this video. Please tell me about their love. Love situations, any challenges they may face, any advice. Okay. All right. So, right off the bat, you got the Temperance energy as your overall card. So definitely for a lot of you guys, I feel like lately you've felt a little bit out of whack. Your energies have been unbalanced and you just haven't felt the most stable. But now that's definitely sort of changing. You're definitely in a state where you feel things sort of balancing out. I really like this Temperance card in particular because it has 4 balls on one side balanced out by 1 big ball. And that to me sort of symbolizes the messiness of life sometimes. But like, it all works out in the end. It all ends up being really simple and elegant. And I feel like that's something that you guys have been struggling with a little bit lately, is that you sort of take a situation and you overcomplicate it and you overthink it and you just look at it and you spin the wheels and you try to reinvent the wheels and then you spin them again, and it's just, you've been in your head a lot and it's exhausting. It isn't beneficial for a lot of times. A lot of you guys, it's actually detrimental to your health, to the situation. But I definitely feel like you guys are, like, all on your own have decided, no, I'm going to, like, you know, take a step back. I'm going to reevaluate things. I'm going to sort of see what's the most beneficial to me. And now's a good time to mention, actually, that we're in Virgo season, September. September love reading. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but September love reading, and we're in Virgo season, so now is a great time for you guys to do that. And now is a great time for you guys to sort of take a step back, reevaluate, set intentions, plant goals, work towards them, because now is an even easier time to manifest. Virgo season is great for getting your business done and sort of looking towards the year ahead, what you're going to do. So moving on to the actual reading itself, I guess I should mention that the Temperance card can also refer to it, Sagittarius. So I see the Devil card, which for a lot of people could mean Capricorn. There might be a very significant Capricorn in your life. It could also mean sort of any kind of vice. So some of you guys are overindulging in sex, some of you guys are overindulging in like drugs or alcohol, or like some other kind of vice. It could really be anything. Like some of you guys could be just like sitting in your room playing video games all day, and then you look at the time and it's 10 p.m. and you just haven't done anything all day, and it's frustrating because, you know, I know you guys have a lot of energy and I know you guys have a lot of like gumption to get things done, but like you feel trapped in this sort of like, I need to do this energy. And I feel like that's kind of at the core of your reading too, because there's definitely something here that isn't helping you and is working against you. And I feel that Virgo season, because Virgo is also the ruler of health, Virgo season is a great time for you to set the intention to maybe cut off things. I'm hearing smoking could be a problem for a lot of you guys. So if you want to get rid of that kind of stuff, then now would be a great time to set that intention. But sort of going back towards the love stuff, I'm also getting that may play a role in some kind of rejection. Either someone's like heavily considering that when thinking about like your love offer, or like have already in the past rejected you. For some of you guys, where it's like a pretty severe issue. But I feel like I said, now's a great time. Now's a great time to sort of get a clean slate and start sort of bettering yourself in a lot of ways if you deem it necessary. So I see the Queen of Cups. So definitely there's someone in your life, I feel. There's someone in your life who is, whether you know them or not, is very sort of emotionally mature, very down to earth, and wants to see you succeed. And I feel like with this Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups, like you Geminis aren't always the most known for being emotional. Like a lot of the air signs get a bad rap for being detached, but I feel like in your private moments, you're like, wow, I'm so head over heels for this person. And with this Eight of Wands, like, I feel like there's more communication than not. I feel like if this wasn't going to work out, if you guys had any doubt in your mind, like, if it wasn't going well, then there would be much less communication. But, like, definitely with the Six of Cups, it could be, like, that's definite soulmate energy. That's, like, someone from your past. That's, like, someone who makes you feel like that one song where it's, like, I can't remember exactly how the lyrics go, but it's about feeling young and feeling in love again. So many songs to be sung, bells to be rung. It's that one. And then, like, there's the Ten of Pentacles here, which is, for me, is sort of like the happy wife, happy life card. So, like, I definitely feel like you're really close. You're really close. And with this Empress energy, I should note that that's Taurus energy, but I also consider it Libra energy, so you might be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But, like, I feel like this is how you feel. You feel like, you know, you're royalty. You're getting into your energy where you're like, yeah, I want to be, like, the end-all, be-all for myself and for the other person, because you should always want to complete yourself. I'm sorry. You should always want to better yourself for yourself before you try to better yourself for someone else, because, you know, you're always going to have you, and you should always strive to have your love first. Don't try to supplement your self-love with love from someone else, because in the long run that's not sustainable. And I feel like that may have happened for some of you in the past, but now you're sort of looking back on it and you're like, no, change time. And Virgo season is great for that. And like I was saying, you've got the Four of Cups and the High Priestess. Both those cards are, in this deck, for me specifically, I feel like they're very intuitive. The High Priestess has always been really intuitive, but in this deck, the Four of Cups for me feels like you're sort of striving for a little bit more than just like your regular run-of-the-mill relationship. You're looking for something that's a little bit more, like, something that's meaningful, something that, for a lot of you, that might mean almost spiritual. For a lot of you, that might mean like something serious, and you're just like maybe this is something that's out of character for some of you guys. Maybe you're like, well, I usually don't, like, you know, I've dated around until now, and maybe you meet somebody who has like really gotten these feelings out of you, and you're like, wow, I want sort of a new beginning. Because you have this Ace of Pentacles right underneath the Ten of Pentacles. So, like, it's almost like you're coming to a completion of who you are. And now this is where the real fun begins. because you are you authentically, unapologetically, and now you can be us and we. And you can be you, and I can be me, and we can be we, and we are together. And it doesn't matter what other people have to say. And I feel like that's a really magical feeling for you guys. This chariot, she is free. The person on that chariot is free, and I feel like that's you. You right now are feeling free, wanting to be free, longing for that freedom. And for a lot of you, it might mean like, oh, I want to drop whatever it is that isn't making me feel free. But like with this, like I'm looking at this Queen of Cups, and she has that cup and she's looking at it. And I feel like it's so close for so many of you guys that you can almost taste it, and you're like, yeah, it's time. So overall, I see so much good energy, you guys. Keep up the good work, keep your chin up, and just, give yourself some credit. Give yourself a pat on the back sometimes, and really do some hard work this month. And if you really put in the work, I feel like it will change a lot of your guys' lives. All right, you guys, that's Gemini. And I wish you guys the best of luck, and I hope I see you in October. See you later.